Hey gang, Chonky here. Today we're going to be going over areas to farm experience at. So whether you're trying to hit level 15 and get into your heroism levels, or maybe you've just hit level 15 and really want to try and max out a couple of heroism stats, these are the areas where I feel it's the easiest to farm experience. So the first one we're going to go to is in the Crypt of Horrors, and this area is located directly after the Master Rickdon fight. Um, that's the guy who will bubble up and then siphon HP from his cultists. So after you beat him, you get down to like the sewer level. And so the goal here, there's no real gimmick. Your goal is to just run around and kill everything, and but not the boss, because if you kill the boss, you're going to trigger a new checkpoint. Normally, I would also run through and grab all the items, but for the sake of the video, we're just going to run through and kill everything. All the drops, all the enemies and drops respawn when you go back to town. So, yeah, pretty much you just want to come through, kill all the mobs. And then there's Sludge right over here. Sludge is a special character who I believe will always give you a weapon. Yeah, Venomous Axe. So the point of Sludge is to try and upgrade whatever like weapon you're currently using. So yeah, here we are coming up on the boss, and we almost got 2 whole levels from that, and that was like, you know, just like a minute and a half farming, not even. Yeah, 2 minutes. So then you just go back to town, and as long as you don't kill the boss, you just load in, you'll be at the front of the floor, run it again. So I got 2 levels in, you know, 2 minutes worth of farming. Pretty decent. And then the next one. So the next area I would recommend in terms of farming experience would just be to run the Grasslands. The Grasslands dungeon is the most compact dungeon they have. And there's not really a lot in terms of exploration. It's really just a bunch of mobs packed together. So if you want to get more specific, I would say when you spawn, go and fight Wutu. He's the guy who turns into the Jaguar. And then because all the gnolls that spawn when he dies give good experience, as well as all of the gnolls who are there in general. And then on the direct other side of the Grasslands, there is the I think it's Jury, the bee gnoll. His area spawns a lot of like Grimfang units, and you get a lot of experience from there. So an example would be, if you just want to farm experience, come over here. And I mean, you can run the whole dungeon in like, you know, 30-40 minutes and probably get a few levels. Or if you just want what I think is quick and easy, run over here, kill all of these guys, kill Wutu, and then kill all the gnolls that spawn. Just be careful, because the ones that spawn will CC the crap out of you. And then directly on the other side of the portal is the area with the bee boss. I can't remember his name. But over there is a really good area to farm experience as well. I already have a video of me doing the Grasslands, so I'm not going to run the whole dungeon for you guys in an experience farming video. But the Grasslands in general, fantastic area to farm experience. Just run it over and over and over. And if you're in the Nightmare difficulty, farming elite fragments from this level of the Grasslands is a great way to level up as well, because you have to fight 5 bosses repeatedly. So you also get, you know, a couple mobs in there as well. So the next area I would talk about is Okay. And the third area, the next two areas that I'm going to show, the last two areas I'm going to show, but they're both in the icy depths and actually right next to each other. So these are boss fights that you can farm for experience and then just do it repeatedly and yeah, get as much levels as you want. So what we're going to do is I've already ran to this area. This is right after Lord Duskborn, I think is his name. The wraith kind of guy who summons all the Shadow Knights. So right after him, you'll get to the big open area with all the goblins, and it's the two of the three goblin fights in here are the ones you're going to look for. So the first one, you're just going to fly over here. Whoop. And I just want to kill these guys so that they don't interfere with the boss. Okay, so I'm gonna use my potion of strength, and I already have my Imperial Blades active. So now, so this guy, what he does is he summons undead. He will bring in architects or excavators, I mean, and the excavators will dig up undead. So essentially, what you want to do is you want to get him down to I don't know, like let's say half health.
The king for more workers. Let's get to work. Overtime.
Okay, so now, essentially we could stop attacking him if we want to. And, because these guys right here, they're going to start summoning undead. So essentially you just kind of, you know, you can hit him a little bit more. I think he summons more excavators to lower health.
I asked the king for more workers. Let's get to work.
But, yeah, so you beat him up a little bit, and then once the undead start coming in, you just focus on them. You know, you can kill an excavator if you want, but definitely the appeal is waiting for them to summon more guys.
King for more workers. Let's get to work.
I would recommend killing any priests that pop up. Yeah, so pretty much you just run around and repeat this as much as you want. Yeah, see, I've already gained almost 2 levels, and like we're not even focusing on the actual speed of the fight. It's a bit of a mess as more and more units spawn, but if it gets to be too much and you die, you just redo the fight and, you know, farm all the experience you want. See, so like, now I'm dead. I did gain 2 levels down there though, and if I want to, I can just run down there and do it again. So that's a fantastic fight. Probably the best boss fight.
Well, come to see the Goblin King, have you?
That's probably the best fight in general to level up. If you can just, you know, survive and kill all the... I wasn't killing the excavators, you definitely can. But yeah, just focusing all the mobs and not focusing the boss, you can sit there and just rack up experience like crazy. So this next fight, this is the last fight I'm going to show you guys. It's, you know, just a little bit farther into the room. I believe is Cryomancer Blod is his name. So this guy, he doesn't summon minions to fight, but what he does summon are these little totems. And
You're
the totems shoot an
Come
ice
to
blast.
challenge me? Pathetic.
So, this fight, what you do is you pretty much just have to survive. Same as before. But he will, he'll start summoning these statues. And it's easier for like a wizard or a cleric. But you just run over and you kill the statues, and like that right there gave me almost a whole bar by itself. So Blod will try and like chase you around and kill you. But yeah, you just run around and survive, and he'll slowly summon more and more of these guys. So it's a little bit slower than doing Foreman Zebo's fight, but I would say it's a little safer. You know, it's more chill. Yeah, you don't even need to fight him. Someone like the wizard, you can summon the meteors to come down, and meteors are excellent at destroying the ice statues. This is actually really... Ooh, that was close. This is a really good fight for wizards to farm levels. But someone like the champion, probably not so much. These give good experience, like when I'm on my cleric who's almost level 300. I still get a good amount of experience from these things. So farming these is still a pretty viable strategy. Yeah, see, we're already almost 2 levels up in this fight as well. Go away, Blood. See, I'll level up one more time and then we'll kill him. Yeah, so just like that, got 2 levels pretty quickly actually. And
You're it? Come to challenge me?
I would say you can't level as fast as you can in Foreman Zebo's fight, but this is definitely I think the most lackadaisical way to farm levels. Once we kill him, actually, you know what, we'll make one more pass. We'll kill all the statues really quick.
Impossible.
So we're gonna go back to town. But yeah, so those are the 4 areas I think are the easiest spots to farm experience. So you have the Crypt of Horrors, the 2nd floor, the sewer area, or like the rat area. You have the entirety of the grasslands, and then you have those 2 parts in the icy depths. So if you're under level 15, I would recommend doing the Crypt of Horrors 2nd area and the grasslands. Just farm those if you really need levels. The grasslands are a great way to get to level 15 if you're just doing it on like even normal or hard. And then if you can actually handle all the mobs in Nightmare before level 15, definitely farm the grasslands to get to level 15. And then from there, once you get some good gear, I would recommend going to the icy depths and you can farm levels in those 2 spots I just showed you. So those are my favorite areas to farm experience. The devs mentioned they're going to be updating the crafting system. So once they do that, I will sink my teeth into the new crafting stuff and make a video on like a crafting guide. And then, yeah, if there's any other questions, just let me know down in the comments. I try to check them pretty regularly. And there'll also be links in the description for my Discord and my Twitch and all that stuff. So if you guys have any questions, just hit me up. But thank you so much for watching. Until next time.